through and double all these numbers. I'm going to go through and double all these. And again, I'm going to take them all separately because only one of these is actually one of the sides. Okay, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, 24, 30, 40, 60, 120. Again, that's, I know one of the sides, the other side together, you added them up. That's all I did there. All right, now the perimeter has to make 120. Okay, so something plus each of these numbers is going to make 120 now, because that's how we come up with perimeter. So I'm looking for sets now that add up to 120. Okay, so it could be 2 and 118, because if I add 2 and 118, those make 120. It could be 4 and 116. 4 and 116 make 120. It could be 6 and 114, 8 and 112, 10 and 110, 12 and 108. Again, I'm just looking for sets that make 120. 20 and 100, 24 and 96, 30 and 90, 40 and 80, 60 and 60, or 120 and 0. Okay, so now I've met two requirements. I've got an area of 60, I've got a perimeter of 120. Now the last step is the one that's going to click the ticket here. Right? I'm looking for the one set of sides that's double the other. Okay, so we're looking through this list for the set that's double the other. Well, obviously the set that's double the other is 40 and 80. 80 is double 40. Now that's each set of sides, so we just cut them in half, and we know that the sides have to measure 20 and 40. No, you will probably not have a question that's quite that difficult on homework. More of them are going to be like example 1 and 2. Okay, let's go over to the trapezoid questions on the far right side of the board. All right, example 4 simply says to find the area of the trapezoid. Find the area of the trapezoid. All right, so formula for area of a trapezoid, 1/2 times the sum of the bases times the height. So it starts off with 1/2 times the sum of the bases. Again, the bases are the parallel sides, so 5 and 11. Times the height is 4. So that's 1/2 of 16 times 4. 1/2 of 16 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. There's your area. Okay, to the upper right corner for example 5. Trapezoid has bases of 15 and 10 and a height of 6. Find its area. Trapezoid has bases of 15 and 10 and a height of 6. Find its area. So again, you're using the formula here. 1/2 times the sum of the bases, 15 and 10, times the height, 6, or 1/2 of 25 times 6, which is 75. All right, one last example, example 6 at the bottom. An isosceles trapezoid is depicted at right. Find its area. Isosceles trapezoid is depicted at right. Find its area. as you can see, looking at the trapezoid, we've got some good stuff there. We've got the bases, we've got the parallel sides at the top and bottom. Problem is we don't have the height. All right, we've got that distance on the side, but I don't have the height. Again, the height has to make a right angle with the top and the bottom. So somehow I'm going to have to figure that out. Now, as you can see, I have drawn in the heights though. I've drawn in two heights actually, one at left and one at right. And you can see what I've really made here is a rectangle and two right triangles. Well, obviously, if I'm talking about right triangles here, somehow, some way, I'm going to have to either use the Pythagorean theorem or special right triangle knowledge to come up with that height, which is exactly what we're going to do. Here's my right angles. Now, look. This whole distance across the bottom here measures 10. I know from here to here is just 4, because that's what the top is. So if the whole bottom is 10 and that portion is 4, how much do I have left? I have 6 left. Now, I know also that this and this are exactly the same. Right? So if I've got 6 and I'm dividing it amongst those two triangles, each part is going to have to measure 3. So this is 3, and so is this. I've got a 3, I've got a 5, I've got two sides of the triangle, so I can use Pythagorean theorem here. Now, if you paid attention on Thursday and wrote that list down I had on the whiteboard, you would remember that there was a Pythagorean triple that said 3, 4, 5. Well, I've got 3, I've got 5, so this number here has to be a 4. And now I have the height. So now I've got all I need to find the area. It's 1/2 times the sum of the bases, the 4 and the 10, times the overall height, which is 4. So that's half of 14 times 4, 428.